We are back live, and we are back live. This is Kathy's Infinite 80s movie music playlist. We apologize. I think my earlier live stream was taken down because evidently you can't play videos because they are somebody else's copyright, even though again, we're not trying to infringe on anybody's copyright. We were just appreciating and respecting that music from that great decade, the 80s. But okay, we have to go back old school. So, in the title or in the description, we gave you the links to kind of check out some of the movies that we're talking about. And we're going to finish up tonight's live stream uh, kind of on the same note as the special that aired this week. It's going to be all about Prince, and the songs we're focusing on are from movies of the 80s that feature Prince's music. Now, everybody knows the big one, and that is Purple Rain. I mean, yeah, how could you not have seen, enjoyed, loved Purple Rain? And although, again, hard to understand why the father's body was outlined and it turns out he wasn't dead. So we're going to outline your body and take you to the hospital because then you had the whole scene with the mom in the hospital with him, but again, you also had the image of the outline of the body, and that's one of those movie gaffes that has never been fixed. I don't know why they did it, but it happened. It happened. We just got to get used to it and get over it. Anyway, oh, to our one viewer, welcome back. Again, the last session was cut because evidently we cannot play videos. They will block it, they will take it down. So, what we have done is put the descriptions in back in the URLs, and we'll probably tweet them out later or tweet them. It's Facebook. It's I should know better. You don't tweet Facebook posts. Okay, but anyway, uh, the request that we got in earlier, I know my brother, who is the biggest Prince fan in the world, wanted to hear Mountains. And I'm like, but that's not from a movie. And yes, it is from a movie. And evidently, there's things I just don't know. And that is that Mountains was featured in the movie Under a Cherry Moon. Now, I remember seeing it when it first came out. But again, unlike Purple Rain, it's not one of those movies where every time you turn on the TV and Under the Cherry Moon is playing, you have to stop, drop everything, and watch. It's just not that movie. But this song Mountains is excellent. So we got a link for Mountains, so you can check that one out. And that's a part of Kathy's Infinite 80s movie music playlist. The other songs I wanted to kind of end on were also from Prince and Bat Dance. Bat Dance. I know when I listen to Howard Stern in the mornings, he loves himself some Bat Dance. And in fact, he thinks that Prince's score and the music for the Batman music movie is, in fact, the best soundtrack of all time. I beg to differ. Not quite. I don't think it cuts it. But one of our links is for that movie, Bat Dance, and that was from the Batman movie of 1989. So that just barely tweaks it in here as part of 80s. And, you know, to make it totally awesome. So just good to have those things in here. But 1989. And then also from Prince. So all the links for the last half of tonight's show are from Prince. Little Red Corvette, which I didn't realize, and I had to actually do the research and Google it and look it up. But Little Red Corvette was featured in a movie called The Slugger's Wife. So that was from 1985. And another Prince song, another classic, was featured in the movie The Band of the. Oh wait, I need to put it there. Band of the Hand, and that was "Let's Go Crazy." So that's an example of Prince actually getting to repurpose that song, getting some royalties off it from Purple Rain, but also it was featured in that movie Band of the Hand. And I don't remember much about that movie, but I think it was what was it? Michael Mann was it was the same guy who directed Miami Vice, or I I'm pretty sure that it was the Miami Vice. Oh, we didn't even get into the. Okay, well, that's for next week. For next week when we come back. Um, but the last song is from Risky Business, and it is a Prince song, and it's called DMSR. DMSR. And I know that sounds bizarre and kinky and crazy. It's exciting to me because when I was in college, back in my days at Rutgers, I actually got to do a radio show on the little campus radio station, which, yeah, no great shakes, but the name of my show was DMSR, and I would play the Prince song at the beginning and end of my show. And DMSR stands for Dance, Music, Sex, Romance. And again, it was during the 80s, so we were celebrating all things 80s. I thank those of you who were able to come in, give a few comments, give a few likes, who were here on the earlier broadcast that got deleted. Eh. Oh well, we'll try again and we will strike again for another day. Next time when we come live, we will just come live and just chat and talk and get your comments and let that be that. Once again, very excited if you are in the education space, and I know a lot of people follow me on Facebook, are educators. Uh, Check out my podcast because again, I'm excited that the author is going to be talking to me on my podcast. Again, we haven't set up our conversation yet, but it's coming soon. So that should be very exciting. I'm interviewing a different author whose book hasn't come out this week. So look for some new episodes. And I know I haven't had new episodes in a while, but with this time that we have where we're all inside and hopefully we're all inside being safe, um, we'll get some new podcast episodes. So once again, in the description link, our last couple songs for this week's Infinite 80s movie music playlist are all coming from Prince as they were featured in all these different movies, not just his own movies, Purple Rain and Under the Cherry Moon, but also some for some great movies of the 80s that featured some great music of the 80s. Music from Prince is how we're closing out today's show. I thank you so much for tuning in on the live stream. Please give it a like. Again, we're gonna go live next Saturday as well. But just know we won't be able to play the videos, so we'll do it like we did it before. We'll go old school. We'll give you the links to the videos so you can find them for yourself, check them out, have fun with them. Also, if there's a song from the 80s and it's from a movie and you love it and you want to hear it, by all means, send us in the request. We'll make it part of Kathy's Infinite 80s movie music playlist. The list goes on and on and on and on. We do have a link to Spotify, and we are kind of clocking all our songs in Spotify as well so that you can have the ultimate 80s list of music. So whenever you're cooking, cleaning, whatever it is you're doing in the house, because let's face it, you're in the house. And if you're not in the house, get in the house, stay home, stay safe. Don't be giving me your germs. I don't need your corona germs. It's bad enough I got to go out there. Oh, I was out there all last week because I got to drive the van and deliver food, but that was kind of cool. But in any case, if you're not delivering food, if you're not a healthcare worker or an essential worker, just stay your behind home. Just stay your behind home. You don't need to go out because you know what? You got stuff to do. You know what you got to do? You got to get all these 80s songs and click on the links and listen to them and watch them videos. Um, oh yes, Mr. Michael, so good to see your face. Lord, you know what? That's why I wanted to go live because I know I'm missing a drink. And all I have is water. Because I'm an educator. I can't have a drink, but I love watching you when you're having a drink and cooking, and it's just an inspiration. And oh, it's so fun. And it's just so good to see you guys. Again, I always remember the first time I saw Michael, uh, walking my friend's dog. I'm like, that man, big old black man stealing my friend's dog. But was I going to say anything at 3 in the morning? So anyway, uh, it's just good times. Look at my text. Oh, okay. My brother sent me a text, so I got to look at his text, and I don't have reception, so I can't see your text. I'm sorry. We'll get to your text. Hopefully, I have volume. Is it you can't hear me again, Kenny? I'll catch your text. I'll catch your text. I'll do other stuff. Again, it's Saturday night. 8:30 to 9:30. We come on, we talk movies, we talk music, we talk the 80s because it's the best decade. Next week, we're going to do the great battle off between Kenny Loggins and Irene Cara. Who did movie music best? I don't know. Let's think about it. You send me your request, and we'll talk all things 80s movie music. I'm Kathy Walker. It has been Kathy's Infinite 80s movie music playlist. Thank you. Thank you so much for hanging out and checking out my live stream. Please come back. Join us next Saturday. We do it all again, all the time. Woo! Oh, look at my. Okay, I'll look at your text. I didn't find your text. Anyway, thanks everybody. Have a great night.